Hello there and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. As promised, we're going to be doing a quick refresh to the barbecue area. So I'm just giving you a look at how the area is looking. We had did some prep work at the end of last season where we laid down the paver base and got it ready for whatever we were going to decide to do here in the barbecue area. Now on the off season, I really was contemplating like what we were going to be doing, and I was contacted by Costway, a online vendor. They have their own website, and then they also sell on Amazon. So they sent me over a couple of items. The first item I actually shared with you guys in my last video, which is the 2-in-1 kneeler seat. And that has been coming in so handy in the garden. I'm going to be using it a little later on in this video, and I shared it in my last video. The other two items is going to be perfect in this section. The first one is a barbecue grill / pizza oven. And it's wood burning, so I am so excited to be able to have a real pizza oven out in my backyard. And then the second one is a barbecue stand, so it has like all of the compartments to be able to put all of the essentials to be able to have an outdoor barbecue. So we're just going to clean up in this area. I have some grass growing in the bed over here, and I want to readjust the pavers and just freshen up the space over here. I have to say, over the past week, the temperature has been pretty low here, so I am taking my time with the projects that I'm doing, and this is definitely something that I wanted to round out on. In our last video, we did the bed that's right next to this, so I just wanted to make sure that I finish this entire corner, and then we're going to work our way out towards the back of the backyard. Probably the next thing that I'll do is work on the patio. We'll clear it off, clean it, and then start decorating there, and then we're going to continue on with doing the balance of the beds. I just want to thank Costway for sending me over all of these items. Their information is going to be linked in the description along with a discount code. I know from the last video where I showcased this 2-in-1 kneeler and seat, some of you had a question if it's a storage bench. It's not a storage bench, but on one side is a kneeler, and then when you flip it over, if you see, it's elevated so you actually can sit on it. And it also has those two pouches, which I showed in the last video, where you can put your tools, and it just makes it really convenient. This time is really good because I can use it as a seat while I'm taking out this gardenia. I really forgot to take out the gardenias in the front and in the back, and they held up for so long, but we got this really bad cold snap and then they just died. So I am going to be on the lookout to get another gardenia because I love the smell of it. But for now, we're just going to get rid of this one. We're just going to clean out the debris, and then we're going to wait for the next planting that we're going to be doing. I had planned on planting it up, but honestly, it's about freezing, this week, so I don't want to plant anything up and then have an issue of losing, the plants or flowers that I add. So I'm going to be patient. I'm just going to continue to clean and do maintenance out here. And one of the things that I wanted to do was Being that it is early in the season and that the ground is very moist, I wanted to just be able to pluck out all of these weeds that have set root along the border here. So I started trying to hand pluck them, but I went and I got my hoe and I'm just gonna hoe them all up, and we're just gonna be able to knock it out really easy. It's funny because when we purchased this home from the former owners, they left a bunch of tools, and one of them was that hoe. I don't even know how old it is, but it works very well. If you guys are interested, if you don't have one, I do have something similar linked in my Amazon storefront, and that's going to be linked in the description as well. We're still working on the mulch that we had picked up at Lowe's. It is on sale. Just a reminder that it's 5 for $10. So if you haven't stacked up on your mulch for this season, make sure that you take advantage of the sale. And I am just putting out, I have the brown mulch, and I think that it looks really nice up against the green of the plants. So I cannot wait until everything starts waking up. I just went inside and I grabbed the box that has the barbecue cart, and we're just going to open it up, take all of the parts out, and then we're going to put it all together. Now initially I thought that I was going to put it together outside, but it became very windy. So after I opened up the box, I just brought it inside and I put it together. So it was very easy to put this cart together. I was inside my living room. I was just zoned out and I put it together very quickly, under an hour. And now I'm just going to bring it back outside and we can just put it into its spot. It also comes with little casters, but I didn't put it on at this time. I'm actually going to ask my husband for his help to be able to put them on, because you have to like flip it over and then attach it, and he's so much better with doing those type of things. But I am so proud of myself that I actually put the cart together and also the oven together. So I was so proud of myself. I came inside and I put the pizza oven together. So it was really easy to assemble. I just had to add the two doors. So this is the little pizza and grill door. And right below it is the door that you put like your, either if you're going to use charcoal, pellets, or wood, you add that to the bottom. And I added on the handles, and it's absolutely a compact pizza oven, but it gives ample amount of like grilling space because there is a top rack that you're able to use as well. So I'm going to give you guys closer looks after we do this little special project. I wanted to come and make some pizza dough with you guys. This is my recipe. I've used it for many years. So first I start out with a half a cup of warm water. So it needs to be anywhere from 108 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And you need to add in 1 packet of active yeast, which is the equivalent of 2 1/4 teaspoons of active yeast, to 1 teaspoon of sugar. And then I set it aside. I mix it up first, then I set it aside for like anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes for the yeast to activate. And then in the meantime, what I do is I get my flour and all of the other dry ingredients together. So the recipe will yield 2 pizza doughs. So you add in anywhere from 3.5 to 4 cups of all-purpose flour. And I add in 1.5 teaspoons of salt, but the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of salt. But I've been doing this over time, and I feel like 1.5 teaspoons is well than enough salt to be able to have. And then I wait the 8 minutes, and as you can see, the yeast has really activated, it's bubbling, and it is ready to be used. Hey Siri, turn timer off. After you mix all of the ingredients together, you still need to add 1 additional cup of water. And again, that needs to be anywhere from 108 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. After everything is incorporated, I add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. The one that I'm using is from Trader Joe's, but you can use any type of olive oil. I knead it together to make sure that everything is nice and mixed and incorporated. And then after that, I add in 2 teaspoons of olive oil to the sides so that once the dough rises, it's lubricated within the bowl. So I just usually add it around the edge, and then I'll rub it on the actual bowl itself. Hey Siri, set 60-minute timer.
Wow, starting now.
Hey Siri, turn off timer. This is how it looks after resting for an hour. It has doubled in size. So I'm going to cut it in half because I usually make two separate pizza crusts with this recipe. It definitely is a large pizza crust. If you want it to be like a deep crust, you can use both together, but we usually like to have more of like a New York style pizza where you can fold it. So we usually make two different pizza crusts. I usually just fold it in half to just additional knead the dough. And I do that for, 6 or 7 times. And then you just want to shape it back into a ball and you want to rewrap it with a saran wrap. And then you let it set for a minimum of 15 minutes. And then after that, it's ready for you to be able to work the dough. And you can make a pizza at that point, or you can keep letting it rise. You can also store it in the refrigerator if you're not, ready to be able to use it at this point. So unfortunately, it's a little too cold for me to make the pizza out today, but I did want you guys to see how this area is going to be set up once the weather warms up. So I think over the weekend, we're going to get some warmer weather. So I'm definitely going to be using that pizza dough that we just prepared, and we'll be experimenting with the pizza oven. So I definitely will keep you guys posted in an upcoming video, but I did want to share it with you guys. And then also I'm so excited, if it does warm up and we are already going to be past our last frost date, I'll be able to plant up the planter boxes here, and then also the surrounding areas. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you found some inspiration, and I hope that you are having an amazing time. And if you are interested, I'm going to have all the details for Costway inside of the description, as well as the discount code. So again, thank you so much for joining me today, and have a blessed day. Before you go, if you haven't watched this video, this is the side patio makeover that we recently did. It's going to be linked in the description. Until the next time, have a blessed day.